to share some of the most common mistakes I see in my students writing, and since this is the time when you're writing your college essays, this might be very beneficial. So the good news, of course, is that no matter what stage you're in your career, a student or professional, you can improve on your writing and grammar. Sometimes with my students, I see improvement in as little as several sessions. As soon as we start writing together and proofreading the work together, the style and grammar improve and the entire product improves, of course. The feedback and the knowledge that I offer are valuable and to the point. We as readers read to be informed, persuaded, entertained, to learn something and feel good. So writers have responsibilities, and here's a mistake number one: lacking purpose. If your essay serves no purpose or solves no problem, it is not worth reading. For your work to be valuable, it must fulfill a purpose. If there is a question to be answered, then answer the question. Very often my students read the question as a whole, and that is a mistake. Read the question word for word and think of the merit of each word. Break it down and write the meaning of the words and all of the nuances, then connect it to the main idea of the question. That will help tremendously. If I read your story and I still write at the end, so what? That is a clear sign that what you just now told me makes no difference to me, and I haven't learned anything about the situation, the topic, or anything about you, which is very important, especially if you're applying to colleges right now. Every page, every paragraph, and every sentence should explain why what you're describing matters, whether it is a situation or a thing. Mistake number two has to do with prose. Very often, the prose suffers from excellence. The reader should not be asked to do the work in understanding your point. The plot is not even that important when it comes to prose. If your prose is plonk and downright grammatically incorrect, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth. And I'm not even saying that you should come with all the knowledge and skill and start writing, but you should really just be able to tell the difference between a 5-year-old trying to tell a joke and a great humor. They flow differently. I see writing such as this: I opened my eyes, comma, as I realized my cat was missing. So what happened first? Decide on what is it that you're conveying and what is the order of events. I cannot even tell you how often I see this in my students' writing. As I did that, this happened. Or a sentence like this: happy, comma, I continued to swim. Are you happy and that's why you're swimming? Or you are happy to be swimming? Again, decide fast. Number three has to do with context. Very often there is no context in the writing. The student writes about the event, but the reader, such as myself, cannot get a handle on what, where, and why, and that is very important, especially again when we're talking about the college essays. Mistake number four, last but not least: my attention is for grabs, and a complete lack of attention-grabbing moment where the reader is hooked indicates that you as a writer have failed. Again, remember, we read to be informed and entertained, so I do not want to be doing all the work as a reader, but you should be as the writer. Consider the mastery of Ray Bradbury in Fahrenheit. He starts his paragraph with, "It was a pleasure to burn." Which brings me to my next point. Read. Quality reading material is available. And if you want to be a reader, if you want to be a great writer, communicator, or even just sound like a well-informed person, you must read quality material. I teach writing and proofreading. I teach proofreading college essays or any writing work. My students boast great writing skills, and I make sure to keep them on a writing and reading schedule that delivers results. I have many more tips, so stay tuned or follow my videos, connect with me for more personalized attention, email me and I'll respond immediately. My email is voiced.live@gmail.com. Looking forward to improving the world one writer at a time.